welcome back. The atmosphere in here is incredible. You can see the banner to your left just there. 14 Champions League trophies this club has won. King of the Cups, it says. They're packed in, they're loud, they're ready for this one. David Beckham actually is amongst the spectators in here this evening. There he is. The man himself is in here to watch this huge game. Jolien, what's key from your perspective this evening?
Yeah, amazing atmosphere. It's about controlling your emotion.
Your semi-finals at the moment, that's what Ancelotti said in the build-up. We've got to stop a team that seems unstoppable. Real Valverde towards Rodrigo, and that's an early foul by Grealish. Kevin De Bruyne, good save. Courtois called into action for the first time, and then the assistants. Benzema didn't gather, and then they were quite fortunate, City, that the Diaz clip. Haaland is the target. Haaland went down amongst bodies. I think that might have been him. The shot comes in, and Courtois had to go down and make the save. Needed the strong arm there. Haaland with his first shooting opportunity. The angle was a little bit against him. He still gets the cross in. Haaland's header. Had to generate most of the power himself, but he very
tried to get across. It's the ball from
Gundogan. And wide, and Gundogan straight away says to the referee, well, that's good from Grealish as well, and he's drawn the foul from Carvajal, who was late.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not a yellow card to be.
Vinicius Junior. What a challenge in there by Diaz. Benzema was stood behind him. Vinicius Junior shoots. Oh my word! Cue the Bernabeu explosion. That is vicious from Vinicius, and Real Madrid lead the semi-final with an absolute rocket.
Where did that exocet come from? I didn't know a man his size can hit the ball that hard. Brilliant play from Camavinga and Luka Modric, getting on the wrong side of Bernardo Silva, and he's off. The Frenchman, the young Frenchman's off. Picked up a really nice ball. His first touch was excellent. Vinicius Junior letting it run across the body of Gundogan when he can't bring him down, and then he
pulled it back towards Rodrigo, but I think he's going to be... Valverde plays pretty much as a right-side centre-back between Rudiger, and they lead the semi-final with a quite outstanding, a special goal. Grealish then got a nudge from Carvajal. Goal kick's been given. That might have been a painful one, though, for Grealish, and he's just done a... Grealish immediately involved with Carvajal again. That's going to simmer. Promising this for Manchester City, right through the 6-yard box. Haaland not there by De Bruyne. Courtois, and a big cheer at half-time from the Real Madrid supporters because they lead. Manchester City had the early opportunity.
And allowed the transition, because Real Madrid in the transition have so electric, faster pace.
Aren't they? All right, well, there you go. Great view from our studio. Great view for you as well at home. And
did really well, Rodri did really well. Super. It's a man in midfield now, Camavinga going in there. It's just causing a few little problems.
Benzema to Vinicius Junior. On it goes then to Carvajal. Back to Benzema! Important challenge in the nick of time from John Stones.
Yeah, it's a corner. So maybe John Stones got a touch on it. Lovely play.
That's a foul on Vinicius. Bernardo Silva. Lovely first time ball onto Kevin De Bruyne. He's in here for Manchester City. Good save by Courtois. Really strong hand.
The flag's gone off eventually. He looked offside. It was a wonderful save by Thibaut Courtois.
Here's Gundogan. Haaland trying to make the run, and Haaland might be in. Haaland for Manchester City. That's outstanding defending by Alaba. Brilliant tackle.
Yeah, it was. He wanted the ball earlier, Erling Haaland, and he was offside, and then he got himself back on side. See there, he wants that pass, but then he's off again.
Jack Grealish up against Danny Carvajal. Rodri lets it run here for Kevin De Bruyne. On his left foot, looks to place it. Not enough power, though, to trouble Courtois. City have got 5 substitutes warming up down below us, Steve, including... His shot! That was deflected, I think, too. That's going to be away from the first tackle and gets... Oh! Slipping and sliding through the Manchester City. Drills it back here. Fede Valverde's got time to line it up. And then smash it over the... Vinicius Junior with the angle running away from him. And that's blocked behind for another... Come into the box. Pulls it back here. They want a penalty. They're screaming for a penalty. Valverde's leading the protest for Real Madrid. Picked up now by Camavinga and on towards Rodrigo. That's one well by Rodri. Grealish. Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne! One of Manchester City's biggest players with one of the biggest goals of the season. All about the power and the accuracy from Kevin De Bruyne, and it's 1-1 in the Bernabeu.
Yeah, we had one in the first half from Vinicius Junior, and we've had one just as good in the second half from Kevin De Bruyne. Rolls out to him, eyes on the prize, smashes right through it. Rodri does really well, stealing the ball back here into Grealish. Grealish rolls it across the box to Gundogan, who puts it on a play for Kevin De Bruyne, but smashed that outside the right foot, just bending into that far corner. Thibaut Courtois, no chance. This is the angle, just slices right across that ball, the outside of his right foot. Back in the game.
Well, while you're Vinicius Junior lulled Walker in and was trying to play it through towards Rodrigo. They're saying handball again. Vinicius Junior and Alaba back there for Manchester City by Haaland. And Bernardo Silva. His high line, Toni Kroos lifts it in. It's a good ball. It's a great save by Ederson to deny Benzema.
Yeah, great save by Ederson. He may have been.
Camavinga, here's Benzema. Tchouaméni can hit one. Brilliant save. Hardly any backlift, but a ton of power, and that needed to be tipped round the post by Ederson.
Yeah, Ederson for the rescue again. Lovely hit from Tchouaméni. Saturday, 80's about today.
Well, there's the full-time whistle tonight, half-time in the tie. Thoroughly enjoyable first leg in the Bernabeu that was lit up by two outstanding goals. Ancelotti still unhappy down there.